Hey Chicas, welcome back to another episode of It's for the Chicas. I'm Anaí.
And I'm Giselle, and this is episode 10.
Is it 10?
Yeah.
It's not 9?
10. No.
What? We're in the double digits now?
It feels like forever. It feels like it took us forever to get to 10.
I know. But you know what? I was thinking about it because just a little update, you guys. We did not reach the 150 subscribers, but we're only 4 away. So
I kept checking.
I know. I checked again today. We're only 4 away, so we're at 146 subscribers.
That's more than we thought.
Yeah,
that we would have.
I thought we were gonna be at 50 by the end of the year.
I thought we'd be like at 100.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought like 50, and then like once we hit 50, I feel like we hit 50 really quick. And then after that, like every episode I like check, and like every episode we gain about like 10 followers. But these last 2 episodes we gained about like 4 or 5. But it makes sense
like
because of the holidays.
Yeah. People are busy. They're not really checking YouTube.
Oh shit, sorry.
They're shopping. Yeah. They're wrapping. Their family.
Spending their gift cards.
People were traveling a lot.
Yeah. So I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us for having 146 subscribers. But if you are watching on YouTube and you have not hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit subscribe right now.
Yes.
Like ASAP. But before we go into today's topic, how have you been? How was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. It felt really quick.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't do much for New Year's Eve. We just went to our cousin's house. And then we ate crab legs. That was good.
Oh,
we ate some crab legs.
I'm so ready for crawfish season.
We ate crab legs, played a couple games, and then bam, it was New Year's. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready for bed now.
I didn't even make it to midnight at my sister's.
Oh, you went to your sister's after all?
Yeah. It was in Manville, right? Yeah. So it was like, she had games. So she had like, I think they ended up doing musical chairs, I don't know. But she had like a lot of like, cause she lives out in like the ranchos. So they did s'mores. They did like that head, shoulder, knee game.
Oh, that's
And then
fun.
the gift, yeah.
That's so fun.
And then they did...
Taylor showed me that game.
The fruit roll up, like whoever can roll up the fruit roll up the fastest in their mouth. So she had like a couple games, and they had we had a lot of food. Like her in-laws had made brisket and some potato salad, and then I'm gonna stop using my hand because I saw it a lot on the last episode. And then my mom made carne guisada and rice. I know, and tacos al vapor. So there was a lot of food, but I got there like around 8, I think. Or maybe a little bit before 8, and it was just me and my Len because Henry played. And I told her, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna stay till 12 because around New Year's, dude, like the fog gets really
Dude, it was really bad
right?
going from just Tony's house to our house, and it's not that far. It's like literally just across from Southeastern High School, and it was so bad. It
was bad. Yeah. So I left like at 10, and excuse me, I'm drinking water. I don't know why I'm burping. But it was like 10, and it was like I couldn't even see like 5 feet in front of me. Like it was freaking insane.
And you still went home?
And I went home. Yeah. I went home like at 10, and then
I figured you would have stayed. Like, oh no, I'm staying.
You thought I would have stayed over there?
Yeah, like
no, that's why I left early. I left early because I was like, I'm not gonna leave at midnight when it gets worse.
Yeah.
So I left like at 10. And then Henry got home like maybe like 5 minutes after midnight. So we did like our Happy New Year's kiss or whatever, and my Lynn was already asleep, and Henry tried to wake her up because he bought her fireworks. Aww. But she was like, no, I'm scared because there was like a lot of fireworks here in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't really do anything. I was asleep after that. And then I didn't go to Dillard's.
I know. We suck.
And I didn't go out on Friday night.
I said I was gonna start with church on Sunday, and that's because I didn't do anything Saturday. Like I literally
y'all chilled.
Yeah. I didn't even drink. Like I had like 2 beers. That was it. I
had 0 alcohol.
Sunday the 1st, I slept until 12:30.
Can you believe I've been sleeping in?
For real? To when?
Like what's 10:30?
Oh, get it, girl.
I know. What is that?
You've been hanging out with me.
I know. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why is it like I used to check my phone like on the weekends and it'd be like 7:30 and I'd be like, okay. And then no, dude, it's been almost 11.
Dude, yeah, I slept until 12:30. I was so upset. My mom was like, we're supposed to go to church. I'm like, why didn't you wake me up if you were awake? Like, if somebody wakes me up, I'll wake up.
Yeah.
But yo sola, no.
Did she go to church, your mom?
No. I was like, you could have gone to church.
I was listening to This and Much More, and they didn't go to church on Sunday either. And they're like, it's okay, like it's the next Sunday. And that's gonna be me too, because I was like, man, I said I was gonna go to church too, and like I didn't go.
I just slept in. I was like out of it. But partially, my excuse was like it was my woman time came, and it was like my first day, and I was like, I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
I slept so much.
We get so tired with our periods.
Yes, it sucks sometimes. But then Monday, what did I do? What did I do Monday?
Monday you worked.
No, I didn't.
You said you were gonna go in the office.
I was off. I go in tomorrow.
You said something about going in the office.
No, I was gonna go to the Social Security office.
Oh, I saw something office.
To finally do my name change. Dude, I've been married for 2 years.
Let me know if we can go. I'll go with you. I haven't changed mine. We can do it together.
And Rob always gives
Henry
me crap.
too, dude. Henry's like, why does this package say Garcia? I was like, I just can't give it up. Well, for me, like, it's like my dad doesn't have any sons.
Aww.
Like, we're like it, like, you know? Like, my older sister, she made Garcia her middle name to not give it up. Yeah, because we don't have middle names. None of us do. Which is probably what I'm going to do, honestly. Or, like, I think in Mexico, they do it, like, wouldn't I be, like, Anaí Salas de Garcia? Or is it
Anaí Garcia de Salas?
Something like that, right?
I'm not sure which way is appropriate.
Yeah, but I might do it like that. But I told him, I was like, next time we have a baby, I was like, I'll make sure that my last name's updated, because my Len's little wristlet thingy, like for her feet and her...
Yeah, Robbie's too. It says Facundo.
Yeah, hers is Garcia.
Like, oh no, when we first walked in to see Robbie, like in bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they took him to the NICU right away. But that's a story for another time. But we went to go see him, and he was like, Robert Garmelo. And they're like, who? What kid? And they're like, Robert Garmelo. And he's like, they're like, we don't have a Robert.
And he was like,
and I said, what about Facundo? And they were like, yeah, we have a Facundo. And he was like, his name is not Facundo.
No, but just like little thing says like the mom's last name. Yeah.
It said Robert and then FAC.
But I felt nice that her little thing said Garcia. So I told Henry, I was like, I do want you to be able to like experience that feeling, you know, like que diga Salas. With our next baby. So he was like, yeah, I'm like waiting for you to go change it. And I'm like,
yeah, I know, Bravo. I think it was at New Year's too. I don't know what. Oh, they were talking about how we always have to tell men, like, I think, well, my sister-in-law, I don't know who it was, but they were saying, like, man, you have to tell them to do it like 50 million times
before they do it?
Yeah.
Like my fireplace, my curtains.
And I told Rob, I was like, no, I told my mother-in-law, I was like, yeah, like your son, I have to tell him a million times, and then he expects me to be happy when he finally does it. And I'm like, oh, you did it finally? And he was like, yeah, like, you changed your last name finally? And I was like, oh, you got me. And
can't even argue with you, buddy.
And we both started laughing. I was like, you got me. And I gave him a fist pump. And my mother-in-law was, you still haven't changed it? I'm like, no.
I know, I haven't changed mine either. I've just been, like, it's like a lot of work. Like, first you have to go do the social, and then you go and do your driver's license.
Yeah, you have to get your social security first.
It's a lot of work, guys. No se casen. I'm just kidding. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I did want to touch really quick. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been on my Instagram stories today. Like, I'm back on it. I'm like, I'm committing myself. Yeah, so I'm gonna be like more committed to like my social media and just posting like my day throughout. I did start recording my rice recipe yesterday.
Ooh.
But I stopped recording like halfway through. Se me olvidó. Like, I was like, oh my god, like I forgot to put where you put the tapa on top to let it finish boiling. And I was like, okay, I'll finish the rest of it. Like,
you did it with your thing and everything?
No, I did it with my phone. I was gonna do like a little TikTok.
But you should still do it with like the ring light.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking. I was like, I need a little stand, like, cause I couldn't.
The small one.
Yeah, and like the ones that flip over, where I can like it records from the top, and like I can show where I'm cutting the chicken and stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
So they have them on Amazon, so I need to get one of those.
Yeah, you should do. Yeah. And you could blow up on TikTok like that.
Shit, recipes. Follow me.
I follow people on TikTok.
Yeah, and like I used to be like scared to do it, but most of the recipes I follow, like the girls aren't even talking. Like they'll play like a little song and they'll just put like the recipes on there, or they'll voiceover.
To do the voiceovers.
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna say none of them really ever show their face or anything.
Yeah, like nomás salen las manos and everything. Yeah. So that's how I was doing it, but I forgot like midway. Is my eyelash lifting?
No.
Oh. But oh yeah, so I had my cousin. She messaged me because I posted like my little snack for today. And it was like pita chips, like whole wheat pita chips.
Yeah. Those are good.
Cheese, like little cubes of cheese and carrots.
You're gonna make me burp.
And she was like, "Oh my god, like teach me or like post it on Insta for the Chicas."
Yeah.
I was like, "You mean like on my story?" I was like, "On our story or like on the podcast?" She's like, "No, like talk about it." She's like, "Well, you can post it too." She's like, "But talk about it." And so I did just want to touch the subject really quick. So for this week, my meal prep was super simple, guys. It's chicken fajitas, which is just chicken, your favorite seasonings. I try to do no salt, just so knows. She was like, "You got any salt?"
She made me one finally. Yeah. Since I first met her, I've always told her like, "Dude, you need to make me one. You need to make me a meal prep. I want to taste your meal prep. I want to your preps." And then finally, she's like, "I made you one."
Yeah,
like,
but I don't. Yeah, I don't use like any sodium. Like I do everything like no sodium or low sodium. And I did see like
I can do low sodium, but like I need some type
a
of
little bit. Yeah,
just
no. Well,
pinch.
I was gonna add it, but I forgot. That's why when you were like, "Oh, does it need salt?" I was like, "You know what? Like it does need salt." But it's basically just chicken fajitas, my favorite seasonings. Well, this one I put fajita seasoning, paprika, garlic, and red chili pepper. And that was it. But I was gonna add a little bit of salt because I get the low sodium salt too.
Yeah.
And that's all I use for the seasoning. I grill it with I still can't believe it's not butter. Like that thing. And then I just add peppers, which is like this time I usually use all the colors, but I just used red, orange, and red pepper with a little bit of onion. And then once the chicken was like almost fully cooked, I just threw the peppers on top and just let it sit there and marinate into it.
What would have been just a tip would have been like really good too, or maybe add lime on top.
Okay, so I was gonna add lime, but I did lime rice, cilantro lime rice.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want it to be like too much limon, but trust me, dude, when I was like cooking it, I was like, "Oh, some limon on this."
Yeah.
Like it would hit the spot. I'll do it like that.
But that was good.
Yeah, I was gonna do I saw on TikTok like some girl meal prepped orange, like the orange juice and lime juice onto her fajitas,
really?
and I was like, "That sounds good." So I'll probably try to do that next week. And I don't get tired of that. And then I just made that with cilantro lime rice. And my lunch I didn't measure like weigh, but I did just do like I think I did like a 1/3 cup of rice.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah, and then for Henry I do a full cup because you know he's a big boy like the TikTok.
I'm a big boy.
And yeah, so basically that's it, guys. And then for my snacks, I basically just try to keep it healthy. I'm not dieting. Like this is like just my meal preps just to stay healthy, to stay consistent. Like I'm not trying to do a full-on diet because I don't feel like I gained as like that much weight. Like I only need to lose 10 pounds to be back where I was, and I was happy where I was. Like I was thriving, like just healthy balanced diet, and that's just what I'm trying to do. I mean, if I lose a little bit more weight in the process,
but I feel like starting off slow is always good too.
Yeah, like I don't want to wear myself out.
Yeah, like you overwork yourself. And you crash. That's when you crash diet, and then you crash and you start to eat horrible things.
Yes,
because you're so hard on yourself.
Yeah,
unless you have like that really really hardcore mentality, which some people in the fitness industry do. But they do like shows and stuff.
Yeah, I had it for a while, but I feel like it just helps me stay committed, like not restricting myself so much. I mean, of course, I'm not eating chips, I'm not eating sweets, but I don't feel like I ever really
I don't think you're doing
eat any of that stuff. So to me, it's not like that much restricting. Henry's the one that has a hard time with the snacks. Yeah. But besides that,
no, but I think that's really good that you're doing that. I mean, you said you were going to commit to meal prepping and your Instagram being more active, and you're doing it.
Yeah, and we're gymming today, guys, both of us.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm just like let's throw this on. You know, I got the This and Much More podcast.
Dude, I wanted to get that one, and then like it just skipped. Like se me fue de la cabeza, and I was like, oh, I didn't get it. But it's super cute.
Well, the good thing is that, like, because it's me and Rob,
y'all can share it.
Yeah, who's like, we really love like Rolly and Evelyn stuff. Well, except with AI Mass, like obviously we can't share that stuff.
Yeah,
that would be kind of weird. But with Rolly's like Superior line and then this and much more, like we always get like, okay, you buy that shirt, I buy this shirt, and like we can use
you can share it.
Yeah. But obviously he doesn't really let me gym in it all the time because he gets mad. He's like, these are good quality shirts. Don't
I know.
Like, I know.
I like my my
AI Superior ones.
Yeah, I haven't bought Superior yet, but I do like their style. And I like their thrifting clothes on their
I know, on the whatnot.
Yeah, I just haven't added my credit card, like, because you have to add it before you join the lives. I just haven't done it. Like, I just haven't done it around.
I'm going to have to wait till next week, Rolling. That's when I get paid. But, I haven't joined it yet. I need to. I haven't seen it.
Sorry, guys. I gotta text my babysitter and my husband.
But I just wanted to give a moment of, you know, respect. And I don't really watch football, but yesterday we were at my cousin-in-law's birthday dinner, and the football game was on, and the guy Demar, like how he collapsed on the field.
I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah, I was like super sad. My sister-in-law actually really follows, her and her husband follow football a lot. Yeah. And like when that happened, we were all just watching, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Y'all were like so watching?
Yeah, like we were watching the game because we were at Outback. Oh, remember how we were supposed to record yesterday, but I had the birthday dinner I forgot about. It was Rob's cousin's. And we went, and the game was on too, and we were watching it. So we watched it when it happened, and we was like, oh man. And then like.
And they canceled the game. They stopped it, right?
Yeah, they stopped it, and it was so sad, like just watching all the players.
I saw on TikTok that they like waited for his mom, like the ambulance waited for his mom to come down from the stadium so she could ride in the ambulance with him.
I know.
So and he's so young, 24 years old.
He's super young. Yeah. And he was doing like a whole charity for the kids too. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up and. You know, keep them in your prayers and thoughts, because I can imagine it's so hard.
It's crazy. We were just talking about this. My cousin, like La Vida te cambia like in a second too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like my cousin. Yeah, my cousin's wife. We were talking about this on New Year's Eve, and her dad's been really sick. And he kind of got really sick. Like he's been sick, but he got like really sick. Like he's in the hospital right now, and like. She said that he would tell them like he's getting better. He's recuperating. Is that how you say recuperating? Right? Yeah. And he's getting better now. But she said that like in the moment when everything was happening, like she was like, dude, like we were all crying. Like I cried for like a week straight, because he was telling us like, ya van preparando todo. Like I'm gonna like me voy a morir. And I mean like that's her dad.
Yeah.
You know? And I said that I was like, it's crazy how like your life can literally change from like. 1 second to the next.
Yeah.
And it sucks, like, because my mom always says this, like, it sucks, but nada en la vida seguro, solo la muerte. Like, we all know we're gonna die. We don't know what else is gonna happen. Like, we never know, you know? But that's like a for sure thing. Like, we're not meant to be here forever.
Yeah.
And it's that's why I tell like the twins, my little sisters, like they feel like they get like the older version of my parents, so like they're really scared that my parents are gonna pass away one day. And I'm just like, dude, like that's why you need to be close to God. I was like, because it's gonna hurt you, right? Even being close to God, like it's a pain. Like I mean, I don't know what it's like to lose a parent. I'm like, but I know what it's like to lose family members and like my grandma and stuff. Like if it hurt that, like I can only imagine like losing a parent.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I feel like the only thing that's gonna get you through that is like being close to God, because I don't feel like you can get through stuff like that without like
it's hard.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
I know.
No, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up and
bring it up.
You know, we all gotta keep him in his mom and him in our prayers. And
I know his whole family.
Yeah, his whole family. I can just imagine him, the mother, like how she feels.
I know. Imagine like being up in the stadium and seeing that, like seeing it happen. And
I know.
I saw that they.
And I always told Rob like, I want Robbie to play football because Robbie's so freaking rough. And Rob was like, no, people get hurt in football.
Yeah.
I was like, well, people get hurt in all sports. He's like, no, but football
is like different.
Hurt And then I think I brought it up one time too, and my friend came in. I was like, no, people, no, like Robbie, no, don't put Robbie in football. Like, get hurt. Like, don't do that.
You're gonna put him in t-ball though, right?
Yeah, he's gonna start t-ball this year.
So excited. I was trying to look for dance schools for Mylin, but most of her age group starts at like 5:45. So like I have no time to go like get her and be there. You know,
Mom can meet you there.
No, she won't. My mom's like, she has to be home when my dad cooks. When my dad gets home, because she has to cook. Yeah. So it's that Mexican life, but she likes to do it. So
no, I know.
But we're gonna go on a quick break, you guys, and we'll be right back.
And we're
back.
And we're back.
Hey guys, we're back. We just took a quick little break. I was about to go into detail about like what I wanted to tell myself. She was like, talk about it on the podcast. But it's because she hasn't seen it. So I don't know if y'all have seen TikTok. If you haven't gone to go see the new Avatar movie, skip over this. Like, don't listen to it.
What is it called? Morning?
Oh, Way of Water?
No. Like when you're like, when they say, oh, the warning, this is
warning, this is I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh!
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert!
I forgot to.
I was like, as something else.
Yeah. Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert!
Yeah, so, I've seen Avatar.
Skip like a good 5 minutes. I think that's all we'll talk about. I'll make sure, guys. So if you don't want to listen, skip 5 minutes in.
I haven't seen it, but I'm not the type of person where I'm like, don't tell me. Like, I'll still go watch it because I feel like I don't experience it until I watch it.
Yeah, you won't. Like, I can talk to you about it, and it's nothing.
Rob's like that. He's like, don't tell me.
Okay, well, Rob, don't watch this episode until you can watch it. But I went to go see Avatar: The Way of Water, and it's crazy, guys, because I was just telling you, I was like, we were just talking about it, like when we did like I love Avatar. And if you've been to Disney and you've been to Pandora,
oh my God, Taylor, when she went, she said when they wrote Pandora, she was like amazed, like,
dude, it's like you're inside the movie, like it's like the most beautiful thing ever. But I was just telling Giselle, so basically, like throughout the whole movie, it's so Pandora, which is where like the two main people met, and they escaped Pandora. They're like, we have to leave in order to save y'all because they're out to get like me, you know, so I have to leave so they don't get y'all, you know. And so the story short, they get attacked. It's really long, it's 3 hours. They get attacked, and the oldest one, like they're already leaving and they're escaping, and like they've already been able, they escaped the bad guy, like they escaped the ship. And as they're escaping it and they're gonna like escape it, like the middle child, the second child is like, no, like we have to go back for him, this and that. And then the oldest one's like, no, like let's go. And he's like, no. And so they go back for him, and the oldest one gets shot and he dies. And it's like, it's sad, like the mom, obviously, like it's that scream that like you hear moms cry, but it's like really quick. It's like a quick minute, and then it goes right back into them fighting, and then after the fight or whatever, like they get to bury their child into. If you've seen the first one,
then telling the whole movie.
No, it's because you have to know, like, so you can know. If you've seen the first one, there's this thing like the Tree of Life, which is like where they go with their hair. I've seen so many TikToks about it where they're like, I literally told Henry when we were leaving, I was like, I'm an Avatar. He was like, shut up. But so it's connected to your memories, and this is where I was going with all this. Like I literally just rambled off. I might edit some of this out, and then
give them some surprises.
Yeah, some surprises. And so basically, this is the part that got me. So at the end, like they bury their kid, but it's buried differently. So in the first one, you know how on the Tree of Life, like when the doctor died, it like the tree kind of consumed her, like the little thing. So it does the same thing, but it's in the water because this is the way of water. So the people, instead of being like of the trees, like they're like of the water, and it like they bury him, and then it goes on into like, you know how it goes, like okay, like a couple of weeks later or whatever.
Okay.
And so Jake and his wife like swim down and into the tree of whatever it is that they have, and there's the scene on the first part of the movie where the kid is like fishing, and he's like, oh look, Dad, I got it, and he's like a little boy, right? And so they connect their tails to like the thing, and they get the memory, like their favorite memory of their kid, and it's replaying. And I cried a lot when they buried him and they let him go because like the thing consumed him. and they're able to revisit like memories of him, and I'm just like his eyes are like the little boy's like, look dad, like I caught the fish, and it's like basically like the scene of the beginning, but when he turns around, like he's like fully grown as how he was when he passed away. And Jake, like his eyes water, and he's like, what's wrong? And he's like, oh, like nothing, but it's like, because you're not here no more, dude. Like these are like the memories I have of you. And dude, that part, like, oh my god, like I was like I was like really trying not to cry like on certain parts of the movie, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna swallow it, like I have it in my throat. And then like when that happened and the dad's eyes watered, like I was like, oh my god, and like I just started like bawling. And there's these white girls next to me, dude, and they were like I can't stop crying. I was like, I'm me either. And it was like I cried the rest of the movie. Like it was like because I was already like the ending. And the mom always, like, she's the one that talks over like on the first one, where she talks about she's like, we're all borrowed, or I think it's Jake talking in this one, and he's like, we're all borrowed and we all have to be returned to like our mother or whatever. And it kind of reminds me of like when you have to be returned to heaven or whatever. And it's like the way the memories live on, like that's how the people live on through the memories that we have of them. And it's just like it's such a beautiful movie, you guys. Like 10 out of 10 recommend. 15 out of 10. I told just I'm gonna take her. I was like, if Rob don't take you, I'm gonna take you. I was like, I'll rewatch it with you. It's such a good movie, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to touch that really quick. And it's such beautiful, especially like as a parent, dude. Like,
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
it really hits you. Henry was like his eyes were watering, and he was like, I just didn't cry because I didn't want people at the movies to be like, man, this big ass man crying in there, like.
Teddy bear, okay.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, that's so cute. I can't wait to see it. I really have to see the first one.
Yeah, but okay, so from the first one,
refresh it and then like see it.
Yeah, the first one you just need to watch it as a refresher.
Because it came out what'd you say, 10, 12 years ago?
I think even longer, dude.
That's the one.
Yeah. But it's beautiful. I know they're gonna make a ride at Animal Kingdom based off of it. Oh, like I know it is.
That'll be awesome.
Because the first one, from the first movie, the ride is called Avatar: Flight of Passage, and this is like Avatar: The Way of Water. So it makes sense. It's so beautiful. Such a beautiful movie. It's better than the first one, and that's hard.
That's hard to top.
Yeah.
You gotta see it.
I can't.
Sorry for the spoilers.
Yeah. I'll edit some stuff out, guys, so don't worry. I talked a lot. It was 10 minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to touch that really quick because of the meaning of the movie. Like I was
and what do I even top that off with now? I'm just kidding. I didn't watch anything else.
You didn't watch anything? Or what'd you say?
Over the break.
That was all I watched, and we went Sunday to go watch it.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a new show coming out on HBO. I'll send you the trailer.
Which one?
Oh my god, I sent it to Henry. It's like basically like the end of the world, like zombies.
Oh, I have seen
that. Yeah, you saw the preview?
No, dude, I have it as a save. Like,
dude, yes, on my HBO.
Yes.
I'm like, I cannot wait to start watching it.
I think I have it saved.
It kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead, but like better.
Yeah, because I think it's supposed to be like survival mode, but like I know it was on The Walking Dead too, but it was like.
But The Walking Dead was like you're surviving zombies. Like this one's like.
Yeah, like it shows.
You have to survive people. Well, they do too. It's just different, guys. It's more of like the action.
Coming soon, The Last of Us.
Yes. Oh, I just got goosebumps.
January 15th. Damn, so long. I was talking
13th?
15.
That's next week.
That's like next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Or maybe the week after.
No, it's Sunday.
Oh yeah, it is next Sunday.
Yeah.
That's still a long time, sis.
I know.
So I guess we can talk about what. No, do we want to talk about who we're bringing on?
And we can talk about it. We can talk about.
Can we go on a quick break? I have to use the restroom.
Okay, yeah. Quick potty break.
Me too. I have to use the restroom. I did want to bring up like one last thing. I know like a lot of people make fun of the new year, new resolution thing, and the gyms are packed now because people want to be there.
Yeah, I don't
like when people make fun of that because that like
it discourages people.
That definitely discourages people, and it terrifies them to want to go back. Like,
and to me,
keep saying like, stop it.
Yeah.
It discourages people and it terrifies them to go back because like There I go. I said like again.
Okay.
But you know, the actual like real fitness people make like, I'm sure they don't mean it in a mean way, but they make jokes about it, and then like
they're like, here come the New Year's resolutions people,
and then but some of those people actually stick to it, and then bam,
I stuck to it, guys.
Yeah, some people stick to it, and bam, they become the new they add to the fitness fam. So it's I don't like when people will make fun of it. I feel like if you do have that goal, don't be scared. Go to the gym. It's gonna be packed. It's hella packed.
Yeah,
right now.
and honestly, like people make fun of like the amount of people that go like towards New Year's resolutions, which I feel like you shouldn't, because these are all people that are just trying to. I'm gonna hide my hand. They're just trying to. They're just trying to better themselves, and this is something that they chose.
Encourage them. If you see them doing something wrong, help them. Smile at them. I know sometimes I be having a mean BS face, but
always.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I know. But smile at them, encourage them, especially women with other women. Like,
but to me, it's like you didn't know anything either.
Yeah,
like, we all start somewhere, and not everybody that goes to the gym, like I learned a lot. Like I've had 2 personal trainers my whole life, and I was so terrified to go to the gym, and my first personal trainer, like I was only able to afford him like 3 times a week, and the other times he was like, just go to the gym, and he's like, and because I already knew what the machines did, I wasn't as intimidated anymore. And just go in there, girl, put your headphones on and mind your business, look down, put a like little baseball cap on, and ignore people, because people that are really there to work out and to better themselves, they're not judging you like at all whatsoever. Like they're like literally there's times where like we even go together and we're still in our own head. Like we're still like, we'll just be like take a headphone out and we're like, oh, you want to add a weight or like that. Like we're in our zone, you know. And so don't be intimidated. Like still continue to go if that's like a goal that you really want, because it's worth it. Like you're gonna feel a lot better. You never regret a workout, guys. But it is
factory now, I will say that.
Yeah, I know.
It's hella packed.
Like more packed than normal?
Yes.
It's because you go to Cake Club, right?
Well, the time that I only went to Cake Club Fitness yesterday, and it was like, it was super fast.
But you went like right after work, right?
I went like at 3:30.
That's not that bad.
But a lot of people were out yesterday, I'm sure. But it's always packed there. See, the only reason I go to club is because when X-Breed, which is a warehouse gym, it's either like raining or freezing
cold.
Like I don't want to work out there because it's freaking freezing cold, and club is an indoor gym, a facility gym. So that's the only reason. But man, it's packed every time I go, even before the New Year.
I love X-Breed. I mean, I hate like the weather. Like I feel like that's why I didn't really go like in December and stuff, because it was really cold. I mean, I hadn't been.
But like the summer workouts we get in are kick ass.
Oh my god, they're amazing.
Like we're sweating, good sweat. Like, it feels so good.
I'm supposed to go. Well, we're supposed to go today. I don't think it'll be as packed. I think that's why I like X-Breed.
That's why I like X-Breed too, because it's not as packed.
Yeah. And like people are really just there to work out. Like they're just minding their business, and that's about it. I love X-Breed, but if you're from Houston, don't go to X-Breed. Don't ruin our experience. I'm just kidding. Don't want to
get in the gym. Don't care what people say. Don't be intimidated. And I'm speaking for myself, because even though I do know how to work out, and I'm dedicating myself again to it this year, like hardcore, not hardcore, but you know, I'm being more consistent with it and keeping myself accountable. I still get intimidated. Like I see those girls that are just walking around in a sports bra and little booty shorts. I'm like, damn. But I'm like, I don't feel intimidated. Yeah. I'm just like, damn, they look good, and I feel like, oh, I'm so fat right now. But then it's not like I'm hating off of them. Like I'm actually more admiring them. Like they look fucking good. Like that's goals. Like I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, and you are gonna get there. Yeah. Like we just have to stay consistent.
And I just see those girls, and I'm like, get it, girl.
Yeah, literally. I want to look like you.
Yeah, and I'll be like, oh, you're checking out the guys at the gym? No, I'm checking the girls.
The girls, literally. Especially when you have like those open back, like and your muscles are showing. Like that's like what I achieved. Like I'm like, that's what I want to achieve. Like,
yeah, but what is that? The halter top sports bra.
Yes. One day. One motherfucking day.
Yes. Yeah.
No, but yeah.
We ain't checking the men out. We checking the girls out.
Yeah, and so I used to like be like, why do people wear shorts to the gym? Like you're just trying to show off. Like back then when I didn't know, but then or like why are you wearing that top? But the more you work out and the more your muscles are coming in, you want to see them. Like, it's not even like that you're showing them off. It's just like when you're working out, like the way it like looks in the mirror and you're like, oh, that's me getting ripped. Like, that's me.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel good. It makes you want to keep going. It makes you want to lift heavier.
That saying, what is it called? Dress good, feel good.
Yeah.
Some girls like that. But don't get me wrong, like there's how like Evelyn said on other podcasts where sometimes you just want a t-shirt and some freaking joggers, or you don't want to look cute. And I feel like that sometimes. But sometimes I do feel like I want to dress up cute, and I go cute to the gym and I get a kick-ass workout.
See, not me. I like to have my outfits look cute.
I know you do.
Yeah, but that's just me in general.
Yeah.
Like, that's just like me, and like it's not that I'm like, oh, I just want to, like, I like dressing up.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
no,
but for me it's like all the time. Like,
but that's what I'm saying, it's different for
everybody. It's different. Yeah,
like,
no, that's
however
what I'm saying.
you go, just go. Like, it doesn't matter.
No.
If people around you look freaking amazingly cute. Like, obviously you want to get there and you're gonna get there, but get in the gym.
I just feel like,
don't feel intimidated.
I just feel like that. Like, I just feel like when my outfit's cute, like, I'm like,
you do better.
Oh yeah, like it makes me want to work out
but
better.
sometimes I just want to go comfortable, especially in my woman time.
Oh no, but you can still go comfortable and your outfit still matches. Like,
oh well,
like,
of course I'm matching, but I'll wear like sweats like when I'm on my woman time. Like, I don't like wearing leggings. I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, where you can, I don't know. It's like this traumatizing thing that, because I've seen so many TikToks where women like, oh, this guy came up and like, you know, it was nice of him to tell me, but I had blood stains, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, no.
So I'm wearing like black joggers, I'm wearing black all the way when I'm on the time. Like, I don't know how girls can look but
I feel like even if I go like just my outfit, my makeup, not so much, not for me. Like, if I have it done, then it's just because I worked that day or because I had something. But I like going without makeup.
Yeah,
especially
some girls do it.
My face though, guys, like it gets like the color of this cup.
Oh yeah,
like it gets really red.
Really red.
But just because I go dressed up, like I don't ever like, oh, what's that girl wearing? Like, no, you go as you want to go.
Pop
like, whatever, yeah, like whatever you're comfortable in. And I love wearing oversized t-shirts with like leggings or with shorts, and it's just like it hides like everything.
I mean, I feel like whatever you feel comfortable in, whatever you feel cute in, whatever, however you feel your best, like go however you want, but however you feel best. Like, you're gonna kick ass with your workout.
Yeah.
Some people do feel like they have, you know, dress good, feel good, do good. Yeah. Some people are more comfortable just in sweats and big t-shirts. Yeah. Like, who cares?
Whatever you feel like.
Whatever you feel comfortable in, it doesn't matter. As long as you feel comfortable enough to get that workout and then, like, get it in good.
I do feel like,
Yeah, because, you know, sometimes I'll be going, I don't care. Like, I didn't even want to come, but I came, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, you can be like, I don't want to go, and like sometimes like you have like the best workouts on the days you don't want to go, and then other times you're like, I don't want to go, and you kind of just go through the motions of being at the gym, and even then like you're like, this was not a good workout, but it was better than sitting on the couch watching Netflix. Like, for sure it's better for you.
That's why I wanted to bring that up, because I've seen a lot of people like making fun of the new people going into the gym.
I don't like that.
New resolutions, and I'm like, I don't like seeing that, because people do get intimidated and now they're like scared.
Yeah, instead of like being like welcome everybody, and because I feel like because it's so intimidating, a lot of people give up. Like, if if people weren't like, oh, here come all the newbies, like, then more people would be dedicated to it, and like that's what we all want. Like, everybody wants to be healthy, and like everybody wants,
but whoever's at the gym is trying.
Honestly, like, you know what's a quote that pisses me off? What? When people are like, guess what, like, you can eat healthy every day, and guess what, you're still gonna die. Yeah, but I didn't fucking die for like the wrong reasons. Like, I didn't die for something that was like that I could avoid. Like I can die tomorrow in a car accident, but I didn't die over something that I can control. I can't control like what life is gonna throw at me, but like I can't control that. Like, my family comes, I mean, we've talked about this, our families come from diabetes, like high blood pressure. Like, I can control that with my diet. So you trying to belittle the work that I put in, or that anybody puts in into being healthy, by saying like you're still gonna die, like, okay, but I didn't die over something that I can control. And that's like one of the things that pisses me off the most, dude. I don't know why, it just makes me so mad.
But I feel like I have, but I don't hear it more often.
I feel like I hear it a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I know.
Like people were like, oh, you're still gonna die. Yeah, but not over like something that I could control.
Your health.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a great New Year's and it started off really good for y'all. And get in the gym. Don't be intimidated, girl. I be intimidated too.
I know.
Shit. We
Honestly,
know what we're doing and we're still intimidated.
Honestly, I'm not scared to go today. I haven't been in months. I haven't been in like 2 months.
Yeah, because you just see, you walk in there and feel like,
yeah, I'm like, I feel like once you stop going, like even if you stop going for like 2 weeks, like you're kind of like brand new back at the gym. Like you kind of feel that again. So
I'm not new, I've been here.
Yeah, I just haven't been coming.
Don't look at me like that.
No, but
I be in my own head. I'll be like, people are looking at me. Nobody's
looking at you. You ain't that important, homegirl.
Nobody cares, okay?
Nobody's really looking at you. Like it's just all in our head.
It's all in our heads.
But yeah, I do hope, like just as that y'all are having a good start to the new year. On Monday, today's Tuesday. So today's my Monday. But yesterday I did. I didn't want to get out of bed. I woke up, I'm telling you, I woke up fucking late. Like by the time I got out of bed, it was 11. Yeah. And like I told Henry, I was like, do you want breakfast or you want lunch? Because and he was like, no, I'll have lunch. And then I was like, okay. So I made us some tostadas. And then after that, like after we ate, like I was so tired and I was like, I don't want to do anything today. And I told, like Henry said he was going to clean the garage, which he did. He like picked it up, but like he slept, dude, till like 7. Like on the couch, and I just didn't want to do anything. Like I was like, I don't want to do it. And then Rob's little clip that he posted on his thing came like
get up.
Yeah, get up or whatever his thing that was like, okay, why wasn't 2022 your year? Like, have you assessed that first? Because if you assess that, then we're already like on a good page, like because you know what you can do to change it. And like one of my goals is like trying to keep the house more tidy, or like just like not sitting on my ass all fucking day, because you get on TikTok, dude, and your day like just flew by. 3 hours gone. Sorry, like and so that's what I was doing, and my head was starting to hurt, and I was starting to get sleepy, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a nap, and it was already like almost 4, and then that's why when you were like, well, like you like kind of record today, I was like, fuck yeah, like because I started cleaning till like 4, and that's when I was like, I started meal prepping, and I was like, you know what, no, like get your ass up on night, like be stronger than your mind, you weak ass bitch. I was like, get up. And so I got up and I started with the kitchen. And then I was like, you know what, like I'm just gonna go make the bed in the living room, in our room. And so I went to go make the bed and I cleaned our room, and I was like, okay, like we're getting somewhere. And then I started separating the laundry and I cleaned and everything. And the house right now, I feel like it's just kind of like, we just didn't put away what we took out yesterday.
Yeah, you just pick up.
But it's not like a complete mess. So I was like, you see, like I beat my mind. So it's
sometimes you just
dude, yeah, like
or throw your AirPods.
Yeah, well, I put like a Netflix show on, so I put Gilmore Girls on.
Okay,
but,
yeah, or
like,
your comfort show too.
But yeah, but it was like that. Like that came to my mind. I was like, you said you wanted to be better. Like, you wanted to be like, you know, like how clean your home and this and that. And so I was like, you have to do it. Like the only thing. It's like Nike's like their just little thing is so like basic, but it's like it fits on everything. Like just do it. Like you have to just do it. And once I got up and I started doing everything, that's when I was like, okay, like it is in my mind. Like I do have to be like even on the days that I'm like, oh, I don't want to fucking clean the house, or I don't want to go work out, I don't want to meal prep. Even then I started meal prepping till late. Like it was like almost 8. And I was like, I'm not gonna meal prep, like it's already late. And then I was like, no, because then you're gonna eat out and like you're gonna start the year off wrong. Yeah. And so I was like, no, I'm gonna meal prep. So I kind of just had to like pep talk myself the whole day.
Well, yeah. I really need to get to meal prepping. But if you haven't, if you don't have time to meal prep, some people don't have time to meal prep all the time,
which is okay.
There's Les Preps. She makes prep meal preps.
Dude, her meal preps are really good.
Her meal preps are really good. So check her out.
I like her.
We'll drop her name on here.
I like her name. Her name. I like her. Her little egg bites. Did you ever buy those?
Yes,
with the potatoes? So good.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, and I like her creamy chicken buffalo. I don't know, it's freaking good though. Oh like I could order the same exact meals and just keep eating those. And
they're good. Her meal preps are really good. I think I've only had her breakfast.
Les Preps, so
but
good.
They're really good. And honestly, for me, it's like a budgeting
tried
thing.
Anybody else?
To shout out,
I don't know. I don't think I've tried it.
I do know. Cynthia Sin Fitness or Fit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think y'all know who I'm talking about. She's like, she does donuts, protein donuts and everything, and she has meal preps. I've never tasted them, but I do follow her, and she does post, like, her menu's like really big.
That's good.
And she has a lot of people that order from her, so I'm pretty sure they're good.
I've always thought about that. Like, I have seen the protein donuts, but I've never seen anybody like have like a whole full baking like healthy for like healthy fitness people.
I think she just does the donuts, and I think she has like the donut holes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've always thought about that. Like, what if I start baking healthy? But I'm like, I don't even like baking.
I like baking.
But that's a business thing that maybe one of y'all might like.
I like cooking and baking. I just hate like the aftermath. Like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. I could never like. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's
like when people would be like, "Why don't you like sell your meal preps?" And I'd be like, "Dude, do you know how much work and time goes into just my meal preps?" And it's like, that's why you pay people. Like, that's why people that sell them, that's why they charge what they charge, because it's not just what they're spending on like the supplies that they're using, but the amount of time that goes into meal prepping and like having to weigh the food and everything, because these people have to have like your calories basically like pre-calculated on there. That's what you're paying for, and
and then like the time. So Leslie does where you have to go every Sunday and pick up your meals, and like just having to wait for people. And I know I've done it to Leslie where I got there late and I'm like, girl, you need me to give you an extra $20 because I feel so bad. Like, you should start charging people. And she's like, I know, but I'm like, dude, do it, because I feel horrible. Like, here, extra $20 because this is horrible.
Her meal preps are really good, guys.
She's already waiting 2 to 3 hours, and then for you to be like more.
Yeah, and then she has kids.
Like, you have to keep it all that in mind. So when people do charge that, I mean,
that's what they're charging for.
Honestly,
like, sometimes I do want to buy like her meal preps and stuff, but to me it's like a budgeting thing, because it's like, if it were just me, then I would for sure buy like the meal preps. Like, I'm not gonna cook for just myself, but because I have to like I would have to buy groceries for like Henry and Mylan, and then buy my meal preps, like it's like double the amount of money. So that's like the only reason why I don't. But sometimes like even this month, like I was already like, okay, well, what week can I like buy breakfast from her? Because I love the breakfast. Like, I think I've only purchased it like once, but it was so good. Really like those egg bites with sausage and spinach, and then she has like these little potatoes on the side. They're so good, you guys. So good. Really good. But on that note, did you know?
Yeah, or did you want to close out?
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we hope you're having a great new year, that you started off pretty good. And if you haven't started off pretty good, don't worry about it.
It's
don't
okay.
Trip. Just, start tomorrow like your Monday. Like, just keep pushing, do what you gotta do.
Remember, you don't always have to start on a Monday, guys.
Yeah, you don't always have to start on a Monday, and it's okay if it didn't start on the first. Just move forward. Don't be intimidated at the gym. Show up, show out, girl. Tag
us if you go to the gym and you're scared. Tag us and be like, hey Chicas, like I showed up scared, but I showed up.
Yeah,
and that's all you gotta do, guys.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, but I hope y'all have a great weekend. Since today is Thursday, I hope y'all are staying committed to your goals, and that's basically it. We love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, share, all of the above. But I hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye.